Hello, stars. Ms. Kromenhoek here. Today is Tuesday, April 7th, and it is day 2 of our science curriculum. So let's start thinking like scientists and get ready to learn. So before we get started, we need to go back and think about our essential question for this module, which is how do plants grow and change? Now remember, we want to keep this essential question in our mind as we learn, because everything that we learn and read and do is going to relate back to this question. How do plants grow and change? So before we keep going, we need to have some vocabulary to help us talk about what it is that we're learning for the rest of the module. So our vocabulary words for today are life cycle. Here is a picture of a life cycle of a butterfly. It starts as a caterpillar, and eventually it goes into a cocoon and becomes a butterfly. Life cycle is how a living thing grows, lives, and dies. The life cycle of a person would be that you are born as a baby, then you become a toddler, then you become a child, then you become a teenager, and then you become an adult. The next one is seedling. A seedling is a young plant. Unlike a seed, which is put into soil, a seedling is the part of the plant that starts to grow above ground. And it is not a full-grown plant yet. It's just a little tiny baby plant. So now what we're going to do is we're going to read this informational text about how plants grow. And after we read this, it's going to help us be able to answer some questions. So, how do plants grow? A life cycle shows how living things grows, lives, and dies. Some plants' life cycles start with a seed. The seed will grow when it gets water and nutrients. Then the seed will sprout and become a young plant. So you can see over here, seed, getting bigger, sprouting, seedling, and more of a seedling. And you can see the roots down here as well. The young plant is called a seedling. The seedling will grow and become an adult plant. The new plant will make seeds and the life cycle will go on. So once the plant becomes an adult plant, it's big and it can start having babies of its own, just like humans. Once we become grown-ups and adults, then we can have our own babies and then the life cycle starts again. What does a life cycle of a plant start with? So now we're going to answer the following question. I would like you to get a piece of paper and write down your answer. So you can pause the video and go get a piece of paper and a pencil to write down your answer. What does a life cycle of a plant start with? Here's a photo of the life cycle of a plant. A, an adult plant. B, a seedling. Or C, a seed. Please write down your answer on a piece of paper. Remember, you can use the picture next to us to help you, or if you'd like, you can go back to this page and pause it. So on a piece of paper, please write down your answer to the question, A, B, C, or D. When you're done, be sure to take a picture and send it to your teacher on Dojo so you can get credit for doing your science lesson for today. As always, thank you so much for working with me, and I cannot wait to learn with you again. Great job today, and keep sparkling and shining. Bye.